Welcome to another video here from odinspark.com. Now, we received several emails about this particular company and we were asked to do a video about it. So we did our, best ability to find out what we can. Now, the name of this video is the Pyramid Consulting Inc. Career Scam. And the reason why we call it that is, after doing some digging, we found this company may not be what they're all cracked up to be. And I'll show you what I mean. Here's their website. As you can see, it's fairly basic. It has all these lovely pieces of information here. But let's go looking for a job. They have jobs in both India and the United States. So you go to the United States, let's look at a contract job. And as you can see, I've already selected this one. This one's in North Carolina, Charlotte. Click that button. Once you click there, you scroll through all this information here, all this information here. All this stuff looks fairly good. Then you get to the very bottom with this person. 770 is actually an area code that's actually in Georgia, not in North Carolina, where it's listed at. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, they have a Georgia office, obviously, so you should be able to find it. People in Georgia office might have other things out there, So let's look it up. The headquarters is actually in Alpharetta, Georgia. All right, but if you scroll a little bit further down, they do have an office in Carolina, North Carolina in fact, but for some reason they're routing you back to that number. Seems a bit suspicious if you ask me. If you scroll down, you see all these extra places here, and I've looked up most of these addresses and all of them are valid as far as valid office parks. I do not know if the actual buildings have people who work for Pyramid Consulting. So the next thing I did was I did a Google search for other contract companies that I know of. One is Volt WorkSource Solutions, a company that while working for a actual Fortune 500 company, I hired some people who work for Volt Services, and let's look at them. A+, that's not bad, located in Fresno, California. Okay, and they are, as you can see right here, they're not accredited, but that's not really bad, because what happens is Better Business Bureau, you have to apply for accreditation, plus you have to have a company that can be accredited, so they might fall within a particular realm where accreditation is not needed to operate, but they still have a score, and their score is an A+, which means people have a lot of positive things they have to say about them. So let's look up another one. At a different company I worked with, they hired several people from this company, Insight Global. Insight Global, Charlotte, North Carolina, and look, Charlotte, North Carolina, 704 area code, and A+. Not bad, not bad at all. So we're going to go look up Pyramid Consulting, a D-. It's a D- from an A+ to an F scale, which means it has A+, A, A-, B+, B, B-, C+, C, C-, D+, D, D-, and then you got F. So there you go. They are one of the lowest of the low. And as I said, the accreditation, they've not been accredited, but they've had enough negative things said about them that they have a negative or a D- on their actual record. Now, if you look at these other companies, they're legit. They have A+. Now, I'm not saying the legitimacy of a company is far less or far greater because of their Better Business Bureau rating, but if you are handling somebody's employment, you're going to be handling their social security number, their address, their phone number, everything about the person, their work history. These are all things that can be used to get lines of credit from this person if it's being used incorrectly. And I don't know about you, but my personal information is a big thing. And if I'm handling it with a company, I don't want to handle some company that has less than an A+. Okay? And the reason is that here it is as a D-. You're not really sure what caused it to have such a rating, but you can sit down and click on this little link here, and you can see all these complaints that are going on here. You have 2 total closed complaints in the last year, 12 months, and it's just something that's not good because it's been a consistent issue this company has. How do I know it's been a consistent issue? Well, I'll show you. Do a quick little search for a phone number. It's a phone number that was listed for this company, and this is 1-800-NOTES.com. and what happens is it's a directory for unknown callers. You do a Google search for the number, and then people will then add to this form who called them and what it was about. So you scroll down, it says they called me in Virginia, said they had a job opportunity, sending me an email, waiting for response. Sounded like he had a heavy accent. He left me with his number and extension. I tried to call back, but no one ever picked up on the extension. They called me too from, and then here's a different phone number. I think these people are searching for Craigslist. If you post a resume, be aware, never give out your social. Moving further down. Yeah, they called me on the same number. Couldn't understand a word he was trying to say. However, he did follow up soliciting for my social security number. Further down. No response. I received an email regarding a job opportunity. All the way down to this one, my favorite. Beware of this scam scum agency. I recently received a call from the same number with a person on the phone. I'm high leveling at people because I know he says some really negative things. He said he would email me details about a job, and so I could send him my resume officially. It was for a third-party company doing business with Cisco and San Jose for a SOA architect. I have been working at Cisco on their site, and there is no such job listed. I called back to talk to the person on this extension, who said they'll get back to me. After 3 frustrating phone calls later, no callback, no email. The operator said there's over 100 recruiters at the time, and they have no idea how to get back in touch with them. Now, we actually went one step further, and I wish we could have recorded the phone call at the time, but I was remote when I got the email on my phone. But I did have a phone call with them, and the person was very adamant about getting my social security number and filling out forms, and which included release forms and things of that nature for a job opportunity. Now the thing is that when I called them, I just called whatever random number I found on the website on my phone, and I said, hey, I would like to know more about this position. And the person says, oh yeah, I just need your social. That never happens, people. If you ever get a phone call from any recruiter, from any company, and they say they need your social security number first and foremost, don't do it. The only people who need your social security number is the actual mainstay company, and it's only after they extend a job offer to you. That's normally when they do their background check. That's normally when they do their research about you, but you never give up your social. So that being said, guys, I can't officially come out and say that yes, every job they have is a scam, but we have to look at the evidence that we have before us. They have a D- on the Better Business Bureau. They have 2 outstanding claims against them, and they have several messages. If you look here, it starts as far back as 2007, and it goes page 2, and it ends 2011 was the last time this phone number was used. So as you can see, it's just acres and acres of people just getting information. Here we go. One right here said that for W-2, and they wanted to know more about this. It's just more and more stuff that just keeps showing up for this company in respect to all these things that are going on. I say be wary and be leery about this, and I wouldn't bother, guys. I really wouldn't. I know it's hard out there. I know it's hard to find a job, but these kind of things, you just need to go that extra mile to find out what's really going on with these companies before you just give away your information for free. So from the people here at OdinSpark.com, we hope that you've learned something about this and know to just look a little harder next time you get a job opportunity in your inbox. From OdinSpark.com, I'd like to thank you for listening to this video, and we hope to enlighten you more about more things that are going on in the job market today.